Operator?
Hello.
Your line is unmuted.
Oh, okay, great. I actually want to know if item 12 was approved. Also, too, on today's agenda, if item 12 was approved.
Absolutely.
Also, that amount can. Okay, great. Is there any way that that amount can be increased?
Not at this time. It'd have to be re-agendized and re-voted on.
All right, good. Does Inglewood still have a gang unit? If not, when was the last time it was in operation?
This is your comment, sir. Go ahead.
And then also, too, I'm new to listening in to the city council meeting and would like to know how come the most time spent during today's meeting has been spent on Super Bowl and SoFi stadium issues. There has yet to been any communication or talks regarding the 18 unsolved murders, including my daughter's, Dana Monroe. Maybe I may be naive to Inglewood politics, but what steps is the city taking to actually protect the residents instead of worrying about the commuters traveling back and forth safely so far?
Was that it, sir?
Thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
so let me address this with you. Every life that's lost in any city is a tragedy. All you can do when you talk about crime is talk about it comparatively. I was a policeman here in the 90s. We would have 50, 55 homicides in a year. When I came back to the city 11 years ago, in the prior 10 years, we were still averaging 25 to 30 homicides a year. The department has engaged in multi-jurisdictional operations focused on the elimination of the hierarchy of gangs in the city. We've run 3 operations with the FBI. They were multi-year investigations, and they resulted in multiple arrests, a dozen or so each time. And the persons prosecuted ended up doing 15 to 19 years in federal prison. It had a drastic impact on the level of gang-related crime. However, we've had an increase from 2 years ago. We had 3 homicides in the city. That was less than Pasadena, Santa Monica, Torrance, and we're very proud of that as a city as to what it was saying about where we were going. There was an incident that occurred in Los Angeles on Slauson near Crenshaw, where a gang member defaced a mural dedicated to Nipsey Hussle. And it set off a spasm of gang-related shootings and retaliations throughout Los Angeles, with some spillover to Inglewood. I feel so badly for your family to lose your daughter. But here's the reality. The reality is when someone decides to go and kill indiscriminately, here's one thing they do. They do it in a place where the police are not present. There is no way possible that you can ensure that the police are going to be present everywhere some homicidal maniac decides to do the unthinkable. Ms. Avant was killed in Beverly Hills in a gated community in a home that had its own security guard. So I say this to say, we do everything that we can to keep people safe. But the issue is a lot larger one. It's societal. Every one of these people that kill, they have relatives. Every one of these people that kill, they have friends that know what they've done. There comes a time when there has to be responsibility societally, where these people have no safe haven, no quarter. And until we do that, you're going to have people that decide that they're going to kill. That being said, it's our responsibility to maintain public safety as best we can. And so while that may not be satisfying to you, and it can't be because you lost a loved one, I'm just giving you the reality of the situation. Operator, any other callers?